Hey everybody. So I had a question I wanted to address about choosing to go non-rate or going in with a selected rating. So the question was, is it better to go in as one or the other? What are the pros and cons to going as a non-rate? Because they're kind of concerned about having a limited amount of career opportunities when they go in and not necessarily wanting to be tethered to one specific rating. So I don't know if the person is considering going active or reserve, because that definitely makes a difference, I think. On the reserve side, you pretty much always go in with a rating in mind. And on the reserve side, you usually have an A school set up already when you go in. So therefore, you have a rating selected already. If you're going in as active, from what I've seen, and I'm a reservist again, but from what I've seen, usually people don't actually have a rating pre-selected. They don't necessarily have a guaranteed A school set up for them on the active side. That doesn't mean that they don't have in their mind something that they're looking at, but something that I've kind of observed over my career is that when you join, especially active duty, you're doing it all the time. You're going to be doing your job all the time, and that job may or may not be indicative of what you want to do or plan to do for a career. So what can happen is you get on a cutter, or you get at a small boat station or a sector or wherever, and you get assigned to some menial duties, but you see people doing things that look cool or look like something you would want to do. You can start talking to them, and you can kind of find out what the path is to go that route. And I think a lot of it is just is networking and word of mouth and personal experience, and what kind of draws your attention and interest while you're there. So that's kind of a long-winded way of saying I think the standard is to pretty much go in with a non-specific, non-rate. I mean, everybody enlisting is going to go in as a non-rate, but if you're talking about having a selected rating in mind, typically on the reserve side, you will have something already set up, and on active, you won't, but you will have more day-to-day experience to expose yourself to potential ratings that interest you. Now, in both situations, you're never completely tethered to any one thing. I've known plenty of people in the reserves who went in as one rating and then decided to switch, and that process is definitely possible on both active and reserve side. So anyway, I hope that kind of helps give some perspective. Again, don't know if you're going active or reserve, but that's generally speaking the path that I've seen people take. So please let me know in the comments if you have any other specific questions about that. I am also working on getting some other ratings on the show, on the channel soon, so who can hopefully provide more context in some of these questions. Anyway, take care. Thanks.